All right. KOR Sports right here with the one and only Cecilia Braekhus, the only unified world champion in boxing, and which is even more difficult in women's boxing because there's 5 belts total. Tell me, you're fighting on HBO. You've broken the glass ceiling. You know what I mean? You're the first woman female fight. Just first off, how does that feel?
Well, it's absolutely amazing. It is, you know what, it's just, it's a little bit mind-blowing, and I'm trying just to focus on my fight, and everything around it needs to kind of be a little bit in the background because I have a tough fight coming up. But of course, this is big, you know. This is a big deal. It's the first fight on HBO, female fight. It's the best male fighter, Ring Magazine, the best female fighter. Really? It's a big outdoor arena. You know, there are so many elements. But I have only gotten so much positive response, and I need to just take that and suck it up and bring everything into the ring with me.
I was going to say, I mean, I asked Kelly the same thing. It's obviously a huge deal, and so not only is it stressful enough to, you know, kind of fight week, media, all that stuff, and then actually getting into the fight and having the physical fight, but to have all this extra, I mean, but it has to kind of weigh on you a little bit, right? Just because it is the first time you've ever been on HBO. I was actually wondering myself, being that your trainer is Lucia Riker, like if you guys have had those conversations, that because she wasn't able to kind of break the gas ceiling, you are, you know what I mean? Like, how do you kind of put all that into work?
Well, again, I'm trying to just take the positive out of it, and not think so much about million people are watching, right. You know, the whole female boxing community just praying for a great fight and all the other stuff, you know. Maybe this can be make or break, you know, all these little stuff.
I'll stop asking about it, okay? So, I want to, you're like, stop. Let's get to the fight. Obviously, she's the former world champion at middleweight, coming down all the way down to welterweight to face you. She is a big girl. I saw her. She is a very big girl. So how do you kind of, does your style have to adapt to size at all, you know, in that game, the fact that she is so big?
Yeah, definitely. We haven't kind of done big changes, but she is big, and I have to, of course, have that in mind when I get into the ring. But I will do my own thing. I will not let her dictate anything, even though she has the physical advantage.
She fought Christina Hammer twice. She did take 2 losses with those fights. But do you watch those fights and just, she has a few losses on her record, but the Christina Hammer fight something you kind of specifically pay attention to, just because obviously Christina Hammer is a world-class athlete as well, just as yourself. Are there any fights that you kind of like, okay, this I know works against her, you know, she hasn't been able to fix that, things like that?
No, I mainly think about myself and what I'm supposed to do, and you know, it was a close, tough fight against Hammer, but I'm not Hammer, you know. I do my own style, and I believe that will be the keys to success.
Obviously, you're wearing a Triple G shirt. So do we have? Yeah, it's a good choice.
I'm a big fan, of course.
Right, of course. I was going to ask. So give me a prediction for the fight on Saturday. Obviously, you're going Triple G, KO, decision. Do you have a round? Any of that stuff?
For Triple G? Well, I think, you know, the Armenians are tough. I train with Arthur Abraham, Karo Murat, and those guys in Europe, and they are tough. But I think, you know, Golovkin is also, he knows these guys, and I think he will have a good game plan, and I think it will be a good knockout. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you end your night early so you could get in your seat and watch it.
Yeah.
Tell the fans where they can follow you, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Well, I have where can you follow me?
Cecilia Braekhus.
Yeah.
Facebook, Cecilia.
Oh, Facebook. Everything's Cecilia Braekhus, apparently. Instagram one lady Cecilia Braekhus. There you go. You got to put that on the shirt or something. Thank you so much, Cecilia. Appreciate your time.
Some people. I let the one who knows.
Yeah. you.
The one who knows.
Very good.
I let the one I box, and they do what they are best.
Thank you so much, Cecilia. Appreciate your time. Thank you.